I don't hesitate in telling you today that Dwight Duncan deserves to be re-elected in this community. He stood up for our pensioners. He stood up for Chryslers and General Motors. And by the way, he didn't stand up because he's a liberal. He didn't stand up because he's Dwight Duncan. He stood up because 1,200 retirees took over his office. And 1,200 people said to him, this is the right thing to do. It's political activism. And what did Dwight Duncan do? He come out and said, I will advance the argument of the labor movement for Canada pension reform. And ever since then, at every finance minister's, he's raised Canada pension improvements. And I say that to you because at the end of the day, if we lose that voice, we lose Canada pension for the next 3 or 4 years. And Canada pension and old age security is important to 70% of the Canadians. But I'm going to say it again, for those of us that are privileged to have the power to bargain a pension program in our workplaces, we won't be able to enhance it unless we bring all Canadians up with us. It's as simple as that. And then there's other issues that I'm disappointed in. I've talked to him many times about anti-scab legislation. I've talked to him about card check. I've asked him to spend more money in long-term care because it's needed, not because it's a union demand, because it's needed. If you care about the quality of care for those that we service, and you care about workers that are working in that economy, then you got to provide some support for that sector. And again, we didn't get there yet, but we're working on it. But there's not a day that doesn't go by that we just can't keep pushing. So, you know, what I'm asking you to do today is obviously not lose the opportunity in Dwight Duncan's riding. I honestly believe Natashak's got a chance in Essex County, providing we do the job. I don't believe the Liberals have an opportunity in that riding, even though it was held by Bruce Crozier. I may be totally wrong. In Windsor West, I believe the Labour Council made a decision to move toward the New Democratic Party. I'm not sure if that's what they did. I'm trusting that that decision was based on common sense. I'm trusting that it wasn't done for any other reason other than to suggest that person can win. But at the end of the day, what we're saying is share the knowledge, share the information, get our members active, get our members voting. Because I know for sure that our members won't vote for the boss. And the boss is the Tories. And we've got to make sure that the Tories do not get a majority government. In fact, I will feel incredibly happy if, in fact, at the end of the day, the Tories end up third in the three-party system in the province of Ontario.